Morning guys, John from Paved in Stone. So we're doing a bit of block paving today. Do you know what? We don't really get a lot of block paving come our way. I don't know why, but we do enjoy it. But one thing I wanted to point out, I know there's quite a lot of guys that have shifted onto it. We're going to have a look at this, what we're laying on. So this is 4 to 6 mil clean limestone chip-ins. Now, I switched on to laying with this stuff, or probably about 15 years ago when I did the permeable block paving training with Marshalls back then it was. And we were laying on this. Obviously, it's part of the permeable system. And I asked them then, is there any reason why we can't use this instead of just sharp sand on just normal jobs? And the advice was, yeah, it's fine to go. And I've been doing it ever since on the block paving drives that we get in. Now, if I compare this stuff to sand, there's a couple of really good key benefits. One of them is this is weatherproof. If it rains, so we've screened out some areas at the moment. If it rains on us right now, we're okay. That sand hasn't gotten sodden and soaked. We're okay. We can carry on. This area has already been screened. So if I was to accidentally walk over it, obviously if that's sand, we're left with giant footprints in the 6 mil. But on this stuff, it holds itself. Once it's compacted and you're screening off your compacted layer, it holds really well. So there's another advantage to that as well. If you do have to walk on it, or if the customer's cat comes running out, you haven't got to go and float that area over again and re-screen it because it's held itself together a lot more. The other benefit of this one, and this is one that a lot of people don't realise, but because this is free draining, you see a lot of people, they do driveways and they go, oh, I can't put the sand in because it's too wet and I can't get it jointed. Well, actually this stuff, the 6 mil underneath your drive will help, because what it means is that water wicks away and it doesn't come back up. Like with the sand, it holds all the moisture, it stays soggy, so your block pavers stay soggy, it takes longer to dry out. So that's another benefit with using the 6 mil. It can really dry your blocks out a lot quicker, so you're not waiting quite so long. The only drawback that I've found so far by using the 6 mil is when you come to put your kiln dried sand on, I do find it's a little bit more hungry. For argument's sake, this driveway here might be 6 bags of kiln dried. Actually, it might be more like 8 now. I've got to just make sure I'm really working it into that joint to really thoroughly compact it. But other than that, I haven't found any reason not to continue using it. It really helps out the guys on the job. It just keeps everything clean, so you're not got that wet, sodden sand, which in my experience, a lot of driveways fail because that sand layer just becomes so contaminated with roots and silt and mud and whatever. It starts to fail over time. This will never ever do that. So if you don't use 6 mil clean limestone to lay your drives on, have a look at it, have a think, see if it might suit you and your business. Cheers.